Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in yet again. Welcome to the Circus and Flow Arts tutorial for this Sunday. Today we're going to do a little bit more poi activity. With today's tutorial, I'd like to show you how to do something called an isolation. Isolations are some of my most favorite moves when it comes to the Circus and Flow Arts, and with poi it's no exception. However, it looks a lot different when you do an isolation with something like poi as opposed to a round object like a hula hoop or a mini hoop, or even a contact juggling crystal ball. So this is what an isolation looks like with poi. You're pretty much, what you're doing is instead of pivoting or spinning the poi around the traditional area where you spin them closer to where the handle is, instead of spinning it directly around that focal point, that center point, you're going to transfer that center point to the center of the poi line like that, which means you kind of have to move around the center of the poi while still spinning it, and try to meet halfway with where the tip of the poi rests with where your hand is spinning from. I hope that makes sense. It looks pretty weird, it looks counterintuitive, it looks like it shouldn't be happening, but that's a lot of the reasons why I like doing isolations so much, is that they look like they shouldn't be happening. And whatever you learn with one side, you want to learn with the other side as well. And if you can get really good at doing these isolations and combining them together, of which, as you can probably tell, I'm not very good at doing these things, but if you can get them to time together just right, you can do same time techniques with it, which, there we go, we almost got it. We almost got it, they're hitting each other. You can even do split time with it, which is kind of trippy looking, which I'm not incredibly good at doing that just yet, but I'll try here. And you can also do, from the side, you can go forward and back with it, which my buddy got really good at doing it. And I never quite practiced it enough to get really good at it. But if it's done well, which means not what I'm doing here, if you see isolations done well by a qualified poi artist, it's an absolutely beautiful thing to watch. You should trust me and watch some other videos someone else made about how to do it. But yeah, that's today's tutorial more or less. Isolations with poi. You can start by moving around and rolling it around in one fixed location, and then slowly trying to focus on moving the point of the center point where you're moving around instead of in the center here, but moving it towards the center of the line or the chain of the rope of your poi. And that's the start of doing isolations. You can move them around front, move around back like this. Once again, I'm not very qualified at poi, but I promised everyone out there who's watching my channel a new Circus and Flow Arts tutorial every single Sunday. And here today I deliver a little bit more about the art of poi, something I humbly admit am incredibly mediocre at doing, but I know just enough to get people started with learning new tricks. So I hope you got something out of this video today. I apologize for the quality of the sound as well as the video, but if you're following my channel, you know what I'm currently going through. There's a lot of moving going on in my life and lots of changes, and I just got off work earlier today and I slept. I got let go from work early. I wasn't feeling so well, and I just got done sleeping for about 7 hours, and I'm looking around at my house and it's still very much unpacked, so I got to get back to work. So folks, I'll leave you with that. Thanks again for watching my very short, very, very mediocre tutorial on how to do isolations with poi. I hope it does something good for somebody out there, or at least challenges other people to look up other videos on how to do this stuff, or inspires them to do something different with their Circus and Flow Arts practice. So I'll leave you now with these words, folks. Remember to never give up, even if you're under the weather and sick and slept away most of the day. Do your best, even if it's doing a poi isolation video last minute. Stay true to you and who you are and what you stand for, and be amazing, folks. Thanks again for watching. We'll see each other next time. Until then, bye-bye.